So welcome back to this module. So in this module, we will build the dictionary application by using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So this application is actually going to use an API. So it is going to be fetch data from the API. So let me first show you the application that we are going to build in this particular module. So this will be the final project that we are going to build in this entire module. You can see it has this nice orange background color, which is a linear gradient effect. Then we have this orange button that has an hover effect, and then we have this enter a word input type, and we have this heading which is English dictionary. So if I enter here like a word like frog and simply click on search, then you can see we get this nice card like structure in which we get the result that the word is frog, part of speech, noun, definition, a small tardiness, epimania, like whatever blah 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 is actually written here. You can just simply read it. It's a part of speech like verb or definitions, to hunt or trap frogs. Now this is actually the data coming from the API. So this will be the API that we're going to use, which is like api.dictionary api.deb. So this is the URL. You can simply visit that particular URL by just typing this particular name into the URL section of your browser, and you will actually get this particular web page. If you not, then I have a text file attached to this particular lecture. Inside of that text file, you can simply copy that link and simply paste it here. So here you can see if I actually replace this URL by using the word which is we have typed in the application, which is like frog, you can see this is the data like photonic verb, and you can see this is the definition that I have fetched. You can see here this will be the definition, and then we have actually fetched the meanings as well, like this is the meaning, parts of speech. You can see here is a noun. So this is the data that I have fetched from the application. Alright, means this particular API, and then I format that data and display inside this particular HTML elements. Also this particular application has this functionality which is the speak functionality. So if I click on this particular word, it's going to like speak for that particular word, which is frog. Right now actually my volume is too low, so if I increase the volume here, like I need to increase the volume. If I click on frog, you can see it's actually say a frog. If I enter here a different word like a dog, simply hit enter, then you can see it's actually a different word. If I click on dog, you can see it's actually going to display the word which is dog, means the speak the word dog. Okay, so this will be the application that we're going to build in this entire module. But before completing this preview section of this particular part of the project, the second thing you need is actually the JSON formatter, because this particular extension you need to install into your browser. I am actually using a Chrome, so I have actually installed this one, because right now if I just simply disable this particular extension like this JSON formatter, like if I preview it and simply if I just simply click on raw, then your data will be look like this. It is the raw form of the data which is provided by the API. So when you just simply paste the like URL inside your browser, then you will actually see the data in this particular structure. Now this data is actually hard to read, so that is the reason we need to actually find a way. So that is the JSON formatter extension comes very handy, because it's going to format the data so that we can easily understand it and we can work with it. So you can see now it's actually going to format the data in a form of array of objects, or you can say that the JavaScript object notation. It's the full form of the JSON is like that. It contains the objects in a form of array. You can see here we can see it's actually an array like photonics is an array. Then we have these definitions. We have multiple definitions. You can see here those are actually like specified in a form of array. Alright. So this particular extension is required also for the animation and icon for this particular application. In order to use this icon and the animations, then we need to use this particular website as well, which is the cdnjs.com/libraries/font-awesome. So you need to visit to this particular URL as well. Again, this particular URL is also placed in that particular text file that is attached with that particular lecture. Alright. So you just need to copy this particular first link and you need to paste it inside your index part of the HTML, means inside the head part of your index.html. So you need to just simply click on copy and just you need to paste it inside your head section of the file of the index.html or whatever name you have written to your file. Alright, so these are the things that you need to set up before actually follow the next lecture. So from the next lecture onwards, we are going to start with the HTML part of the project.